Everyone, today I wanted to share my top 10 favorite games of all time. I'm sure eventually I will find some new favorite games, but right now I just wanted to share what games make me really happy, what games are my favorites. I usually don't like speaking about games, but since I've realized that I actually do enjoy talking about my favorite games that I have fun playing, I'm like, well then why not share? So getting into it, Wytchwood. This game is about a little witch in the woods that you play as. You have to go on this adventure to collect 12 souls to give to this goat. And there's this whole storyline. The story is amazing, the music, the characters, and just the gameplay. I love it so, so much. I love going on these different quests and performing different spells. There's so much in this world. It's so magical. I can't recommend this game any more than I possibly can. It's an amazing game. I love playing it, wandering the forest, looking for ingredients for new spells to make, and collecting souls to give to the goat. It's just so fun. And the sound effects, the audio in the game, it's just this perfectly crafted world with this perfect music and just everything. It's so magical. It's so witchy. I just love it so much. But next up is Kirby. So I became a pretty big Kirby stan, I believe, last year. I got a bunch of Kirby merchandise, and I really think Kirby is an amazing game. It is one of my first Nintendo games I ever got, and it is really, really great. It's always a fun game to play. So if you want to go on an adventure that will last, quite a while, then get the Kirby game. But next up is Pac-Man. I love Pac-Man so much. I just love playing Pac-Man. It's the same thing every single time, but yet it's so exciting. It's just so fun to try to get a better score than you did last time. It is just a really exciting game, and it never gets boring. But also I feel that way about Big Buck Arcade. There has been several people who told me, if you support animal rights, then why do you play Big Buck? But it's a video game. It's not real life. And it's exciting to play this game because it's so just entertaining to try and get the most deer and get the highest score. I love those games where you have to fight for the highest score. And since I've got this game, I feel like I've gotten better at playing it, but the game does require some practice. It's just one of the best arcade games, I think, besides Pac-Man. The game may look easy to play, but it really isn't if you actually want to get good scores. But anyway, Planet Zoo. I really love Planet Zoo because it's your world. You choose what you do with it. If you want to build a sanctuary for different big cats, or if you want to have a stable full of donkeys or a safari themed zoo, you could do that. There's endless possibilities, and the stronger computer you have, the larger zoos you could build. And plus you could own several zoos at once, so it's always an exciting journey. But next up is Riders World. This game is so old. I'm pretty sure this game was made in 2006. It's a very old game, but I love it so much. I recently, this year, was able to get it back, and I haven't played it in years, so I started playing it again this year because I found out that it is on Steam. I think it is, so exciting because, no, it's not, the best horse game ever, but it's just fun to be able to have a stable full of horses that you could ride whenever, care for whenever. It's really cool. No, it's not a huge world, but it is good enough considering what year the game was made in. And plus, I really do love the graphics in the game too. But next up is Starshine Legacy. This game series is in 4 parts. It is about a soul rider. Soul riders are girls who their destiny is meant to be this magical equestrian who saves the world pretty much. There are 4 soul riders, so each game is about a different soul rider, and in these games, these girls go on an adventure to try to save the world from this evil supernatural force with the power of sisterhood and equestrianism. The series kind of continues over to Season Riders. It's not really mentioned that much, but Season Riders is you make your own character and play in this world called Jorvik. It is really exciting because there's all these different quests, and you get to choose your own horse to buy from the stable, take care of, ride around. The horses do feel pretty real, but it is sad the game is so outdated, because if it was updated, I feel like a lot more people would play it. The game eventually was turned into Star Stable Online, but I don't like the online version. So I hope that one day there is a horse game that is new and just like Season Riders. Because although I do love old games, it is great when games are on Steam, so that way you can purchase DLC in the future, more quests, more horses, new areas. Because once you finish Season Riders, although you could still play it, there isn't really much more to do. Which is kind of how I feel about Animal Crossing. I think it's a great game, but once you finish collecting, I would say, like, all of the fish in the ocean and different fossils, you're kind of out of things to do besides build. It's like if somebody took Minecraft and then I guess gave it a storyline, in my opinion. I do like it, but I think if I was to play it more often, I would need to, I think, reset my game from the beginning. So I would like to play it more if I had time to play it every day, because then it feels like a routine, I guess. Because right now, playing the game, all I really have to do is build and buy more things for my house, but I don't know what else to really expect from island life. It just is sad when you're no longer a new player. But lastly, Untitled Goose Game. I just love this game so much. I love messing around with the gardener and making him annoyed, stealing his food, taking his keys. I think it's so funny. I love it. I just love being a goose. I think it's hilarious. Even though it's pretty much the same thing every single time I play, I feel like it's still so exciting because I'm in control of, like, what I do pretty much in the game. So yeah, these are all of my favorite games at the moment. You could tell me yours in the comments below. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!